So, Limbo Land, oh my goodness me. Limbo Land means so many different things to me. And Limbo Land and I have been connected for the last 15 years. At the very beginning, it was a place that I visited. And now I recognise that it's a place that I live in. So it's huge really what Limbo Land is to me. Limbo Land is really the place you don't want to visit. It's a place of uncertainty. It's a place that brings stress, it brings anxiety. But I have learned ways to live with Limbo Land. And in thinking about what Limbo Land means to me now, I do realise, and it's really quite a strong realisation, that I actually, with an incurable cancer currently, that I'm actually living in Limbo Land. And it's not a dreadful, dreadful place that I'm at the moment. Living in Limbo Land, in the situation that I'm in, has incredibly good points in it. My life is not full of awfulness, but it is full of uncertainty. With my first cancer, 15 years ago, it was an aggressive breast cancer with spread that had to be treated aggressively. I'd had my surgery, and then I had to wait for an appointment for my chemotherapy, which was the first part of the kitchen sink of treatments that I was going to be treated with, to start. And it wasn't just about recovery from surgery, it was about finding me a space. And that was my very first visiting of Limbo Land, waiting for that appointment, for my treatment to start. Because I was actually, as a lot of cancer patients find, you're actually feeling pretty okay. It's the treatment that makes you suddenly, for the first time, feel really awful. And waiting, feeling fairly good, knowing that something that could well be pretty awful is coming your way, waiting for that is awful. Once I got my date, I was able to put it into some sort of perspective. I could think about it, but that was my first experience of Limbo Land, and it was awful. Gosh, and I have to say, your family lives with this. My goodness me, my family live with this. And that is the hardest thing. And yeah, I am, that's fine. I'm perfectly happy to get a bit emotional. I'm not a weeper, but I can when I'm talking about things because it's my family. My family, you know, who ring me and say, we know that you've got your, you know, have you had your scan? When you're seeing the oncologist, you know, they live with it. I also am a great believer in getting out, getting in the fresh air, walking, particularly when I'm feeling greater stress for whatever reason, getting out in the great outdoors, feeling fresh air, walking, looking at the littlest things and appreciating the littlest things. Acknowledging it by talking to people at times about it, quite often with people who are not close family, because talking through how you are feeling and dealing with that sort of thing is actually quite a lot easier when when you're talking with other people about it and everything. And as I say, and I genuinely mean this, appreciating the small things in life. And can I just say, I am not living every day as if it's my last. Oh my goodness, who does that? That's just me again. That's just me again. And, you know, I am just, and this is so, I think this is absolutely it. Myself and my family and our close friends, we've just muddled along together on this.